your drug, 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 drug. I could be your drug, 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 drug. Baby, light me up with that fire, make you get a little higher, hit it till you get tired. I could be your drug, 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 drug. I could be your drug, 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 drug. Baby, hit me up when you need it, let me know when you need it. I could be your secret. You can roll me up and smoke, smoke. Hit it till you get cold, cold. Don't worry about who see you, never mind your people. All alone, just me and you, baby. I'm that cocaine in your plate. I'm that last molly, that last shot of that hard lick you gon' drink. Need your fix, call me, I'm not far away. Hard party, let's play. You'll be my Barbie, I'm kin touching your skin, kissing your face. Let's get high sexing at night, texting. Your private section is my blessing. Your thighs, breasts, and your eyes blush when I rise. Let me inside, open your mind. Girl, I feel your energy. I'm that coke and Hennessy, make you sing like symphony, baby. I'm that light green in your blunt. I'm that Kush coffee, that Colorado, that drink that need to get drunk. We can turn it up and get loud. Get so high you floating my cloud. You and me going all out. So turned up you never come down. I could be your drug, 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 drug. I could be your drug, 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 drug. Baby, light me up with that fire, make you get a little higher, hit it till you get tired. I could be your drug, 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 drug. I could be your drug, drug. Baby, hit me up when you need it, let me know when you need it. I could be your secret. You can pour me up and sip, sip. Drink it till you get tips, tips. Don't worry about who see you, never mind your people. All alone, just me and you, baby. I'm that light green in your blunt. I'm that indica when you take it and you need to get fucked up. I'm that pure bud with no shake. I'll be your medication, just fuck. I'm that medical if you need it. Call me and I can sprinkle you up. We can do it how you want to. Never mind your tolerance. I'm here to put it on you. Stimulate your mind, yes. Baby girl, it's your time. Just lay back and recline and take a minute, my girl, it's you. Now I got you on that level. Let that beat bang in your brain wave till you see that bass and that treble. Get so hot you might burn metal. All A1 you never gon' settle. Ain't no stopping, stay on that pedal. I got guap and came from that struggle. I can get you into that zone. All you do is get on your phone. Hit me up whenever you want. I can never leave you alone. Ain't no begging, baby, I'm grown. One more hit, I'm making you moan. Won't forget the shit I've been shown. I'm your weak, come on and get blown. I could be your drug, 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 drug. I could be your drug, 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 drug. Baby, light me up with that fire, make you get a little higher, hit it till you get tired. I could be your drug, 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 drug. I could be your drug, 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 drug. Baby, hit me up when you need it, let me know when you need it. I could be your secret.
Hello there.
Hi, kids. We're the Hilarigans.
I'm Jeremy Benton,
I'm Bear Quattleman.
and this is our show.
Many things we say will offend.
If you have a problem with it, we cast all blame to Mr. Puck.
That's Isman Tucker on Facebook, a.k.a. Mr. Puck.
ISMUN, Isman Tucker like fucker.
After you voice your opinions on his wall, sit back and enjoy the show.
And welcome to Use Your Words.
Listening to the greatest Sam Jackson impression I've ever heard. Like, it was pretty legit. And it turns out it's like my homeboy that can do it. I'm really excited. Like, I'm going to start figuring out a way to play with that voice, guys. Like, there might be some internet shorts coming up soon with some really good voiceover work is all I'm saying. Like,
I'll
You guys,
take a drink
it's
for that.
Tuesday. I'm here to use my words. Jeremy Benton will be here later. I don't believe that the Puff is going to make it tonight. I am told, hang on, I'll read the exact quote so as not to fuck up what he was trying to tell me. I believe he's recording his final, and I can only assume that it's going well, I'm hoping. I don't know. Wish him luck, guys. He's really
Good luck,
trying to
Puff.
learn shit.
You said he recorded his final?
This shot's for you.
I think so. Let me find the message again. Yep, here we go. Hey, I'm shooting my midterm today, and it's taking longer than I wanted. I might miss the show. To which I responded, fair enough, little buddy. I hope that when people, okay, if you're listening and you're a friend of mine, or you're listening and you want to communicate with me on the internet, I'm aware that a lot of you don't listen to this live action. We have like huge following over the course of the next day or so at your discretion and leisure. Hit me up on Facebook anyways. I want to know what kind of person is listening to this nonsense. I'm intrigued. I'm glad that people enjoy it, but I want to get to know you. What makes you tick besides us?
But it look like they like you.
Yeah, oh, we have fans. There's at least 60 of you out there.
Had an awesome week last week. Shout out to every last one of you from wherever the fuck y'all showed up from.
Right?
Because y'all showed up fast and furious, so good love, man. That was one love.
It was rad, guys.
I mean, the
really
first night,
excited.
that was the best first night numbers for Use Your Words since y'all started, like straight up. That was amazing. Like, I really couldn't believe it. I just got to say that for the fans listening in. Y'all rocked.
You know what? Since no one's here to stop me, yeah. If you want to be our official #1 fan, contact me on Facebook. Bear, B-E-A-R, like the mammal, Quattlebaum, Q-U-A-T-T-L-E-B-A-U-M. I'm a Denver comic. It's going to be fun, guys. Find me on Facebook.
You said like that.
Contact me. Let me know. And if you're the first one to contact me, you can be our #1 fan. It doesn't matter if you've been listening since we were doing it in school. It doesn't matter if you've been listening to it since the first episode. I'm a man of action, and if you are the first one to contact me, you are my #1 fan. That's what's up. That's where we're going with that.
I got a question.
What do you got?
What the hell is a quabble bomb?
Quattlebaum?
Yeah.
It's German, and I'm told it means like apparently I am the tree that blocks your path.
Oh man, that was
Roughly translated. If you speak German and you can tell me what my last name really means,
Hit the
hit
page.
me up on Facebook.
We'll translate it.
Yeah, you guys, I'll be friends with anyone on Facebook. Apparently, once you hit 5,000, they make you start a fan page. But I haven't even hit 1,000 yet. I can add like 4,070 of you guys. It'll be fun.
But you can also be the tree that blocks your shadow or path, would you say?
Yeah,
You can be
like
that
I'm
on
the
Facebook
tree
too.
that impedes you or something like that.
You can be that on Facebook too.
Something. Yeah, now I'm thinking about his trees as roadblocks, guys. Fucking, I used to spend time in Iowa and Minnesota as a kid. I was a transplant for like 7 years out there, from roughly 1st grade through 7th grade.
Did they like you when you transplanted?
It was weird, man. I like, all the time that I've lived in Denver, I've lived in Aurora. Not counting like sleeping at a girlfriend's house frequently in another part of the city. Like all of my mailing addresses, all of my permanent residences, they've all been in Aurora. Like I'm A-town to the bone, as it were. I did, however, keep moving south because North Aurora is a shithole. If you're listening and you live in North Aurora, props.
This is a shit house.
Dude, it's
I
terrible.
stayed in
man.
some North Aurora too, you know, and I can honestly, I'm gonna say this. I stayed in North Aurora, and I told my mom, you know, because I grew up on Monaco. You know what I'm saying? We had 650 South Monaco. So when I got this girlfriend,
Oh, so you had a really nice spot. I
Yes.
know that area.
so I had a girlfriend, and we ended up moving on 11th and Dayton.
Nice. I delivered pizza over
The
there
roof
for
fell
years.
in on a rainstorm. It's like you're looking at the sky, and the owner said, "Well, let me just put some plastic over it, because you should be okay." It's still raining.
I get it,
Due
man.
to some flood.
And all those houses were built in like the 40s and 50s to
The roof
subsidize
fell in.
the military base that's not there anymore.
Man.
no one upkeeps those places, man.
It was freaking fights in the foyer every night. It was like the movie theater.
Oh yeah, man.
You could come out on your patio,
Dude,
sit
no
your
lie.
chair out, and just watch them go in. Just go in.
No lie. Okay, so from like 1990 until probably like 2001, I lived at 16th and Geneva.
Oh yeah. I did a lot of bad things on your block.
Oh yeah, everyone did, man. So, no lie, from the time I was like, I remember I didn't have consistent cable until I started paying for it. But we would get cable through the winter, and then as soon as it got nice enough that you could sit outside every day, we would just shut the cable off and get stoned on the front porch or get drunk on the front porch or whatever, and just watch my block light up all night, 7 nights a week. Like, it didn't matter, man.
Yeah, Geneva, yeah.
I used to live between, so originally it was this crazy old lady. And that house was like the first house on the block apparently. Her husband was the first fire chief for the fire station right there at Dayton and 16th. Like, she had roots in this neighborhood, you know what I mean? She passed away. And then this really nice Mexican family moved in. They were quiet. Like, there was no signs of, like, any kind of weirdness or, like, you know, they'd barbecue in the summer. I didn't speak Spanish and they didn't speak English. And the only time we really had to interact is their dog got in my yard. And I tried to put him back. And I realized he was just going to keep getting in my yard. And it's because they had shit propped against their fence. So the dog basically just walk up a ramp and then jump into my yard. And I was trying to explain it to the guy that he had to move this thing or whatever, and he didn't understand what I was talking about. So I went to the back down to his driveway to go towards his backyard, and I just stood there and waited for him. And a couple minutes later, he comes out the back door, and I was like, "May I come in?" And he opens the gate for me, and we walk around to the back of his garage, and I can show him where this shit is all fucked up. I'm like, "This is how your dog keeps getting in my yard, man. Just move it real quick. I'll move it. Here, let me move it over or something." And he's like, no. I was like, dude, it's no big deal. And I pick up this board, and he's got like 5 pot plants about 3 foot tall growing under this thing. And he puts that thing over it when either the block is hot, because I mean, there's always cops either on my block or in my alley. On my block or in my alley. And I was like, all right, fair enough. Like, I got what he was doing, and I loaned him this plastic bin. It was like a 5-gallon tub that you would store shit in or whatever, so it's like waterproof.
Yeah.
And fucking, we drilled some holes in the side of it and shit, so it wouldn't like heat soak everything. And I was like, here you go, man, just prop this up over it. The dog can't get in my yard. The cops won't see your pot. We're cool. And
That's
then, like,
hilarious.
he lived there. I think he might fucking still live there. I know they bought that house, but I've moved since then. But I remember for about the next year and a half that I still lived on that block. Every time we saw each other, man, he'd give me a thumbs up.
My weed's growing great.
Yep.
And Lord, we used to call North Aurora, we just named it Little LA. And then people like, Little LA, Little Laura. Little LA, because it's a wild little area, boy.
Dude. The back of my house and my chow dog. Oh, that, you don't think you want to hit that. That's cash. The back of my house and my chow dog were featured on 2 different episodes of Cops. Because they would be chasing someone down the alley, or someone would cut through where my backyard was. If you went across the alley, there was a small parking lot, and then like a 3-story apartment complex with probably 6 total units in it, like 2 on each floor.
My dog's been featured on Cops. They stars.
And like one day we're watching Cops, and my buddy's like, "Dude, they're on the block next over." I'm like, "Oh, I wish that was live." And they're like, "Dude, I can see your house." And so, because I was barbecuing while they were watching it, I was like, "No fucking way." And I come inside, and sure enough, they're chasing this guy. He comes cutting down Galena, cuts down this little like strip for this apartment complex, and this cop tackles him basically into my fence, and my dog is right in my fence, she's like he's like freaking out. I was like, that's pretty rad.
You know, that's crazy. Because I've actually been part of a Cops episode too. Inadvertently.
Yeah.
I was going to a family member's house because this is in the times where, you know, we really didn't have cell phones.
For sure. I remember
And,
pagers and like street
my mom was
phones
out of town. And
Okay.
the only way I would know if my mom got in town is she was going to call my little step family. So, but my step family's son was a major gangbanger. They called him Billy the Kid. He shot a lot. Like, you couldn't say much, he didn't shoot the neighborhood up. Well, I'm going to the house. Mom ain't quite at Stapleton Airport. This is how old it is, Stapleton Airport.
Dude, I remember when they shut that thing down, that fucked my whole world up.
Man,
I was like 5
crazy?
blocks off of that motherfucker. I couldn't sleep for like 6 months. I was like, ah.
Man, and I fuck around though, and now, I'm so close. I'm like, here's the airport, everything's going, and it just gets bad.
Yep.
It's just bad, and it's just like, you don't understand, like, what the fuck happened?
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I got my ass whooped at 17th in Boston. Like, remember before they put those block enders in to, so when it was, in, 90, 91, 92, before, the summer of violence or whatever, and they closed half of those streets off so you could only get in and out of one end of the block?
Yeah.
There used to be, a big-ass drainage ditch at, 17th in Boston.
I remember that.
And we used to ride our bikes in that motherfucker when it was dry. Because it was, the closest thing there was to, aggressive bike riding, you know what I mean? We didn't have to ride all the way to 6th and Chambers to go ride. We're down there, and fucking, I'm probably, guys, it's somewhere between 8th and 9th grade. So what's that? You're, 13 or something at that point? 14? Give or take? I'm not good with numbers. 14. Word. 14, confirmed. We're down there riding bikes, and this fucking 11 or 12-year-old kid comes up, and he's like, "Hey man, give me my bike." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Why'd you take my bike?" I'm like, "Dude, this isn't your fucking bike." And I went to turn around to ride away. Whack! Baseball bat. Boom! Apparently there was 7 of them that got me. I just know as soon as I went down, I was like, I'm not giving up my bike. Boom, I locked down on the frame of that motherfucker, and I took an ass beating for a solid, minute, they said. And then, at one point, I just remember, I was like, oh, they're not hitting me anymore. And I opened my eye, kind of, one was pretty swole shut, but I was able to open the other one up a little bit, and I still had my bike. And I looked around, and there was no one there, and I tried to get up and ride my bike, and I fell over the other way. And then I just sucked my bike back up again. I laid there for a minute till I could, move properly. Dude, oh, man. I had, a concussion. I got, 3 stitches. It's crazy. They fucked me up. Yep, I kept my bike.
Is that one of the moments, you had that picture, to see what the hell are they doing?
I didn't get it. I was like, what is this kid talking about? And before I could even turn all the way around, I was done.
There's a steel mode.
And that was one of the only 2 times I've ever been knocked out in my life.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's like with the concert.
It's close to Denver. Yosemite's the Denver line at that point.
Shoot,
so I'm 6 blocks
Wasn't
in.
nothing back then. Back in the day, wasn't nothing back then.
Yeah, what? Little Lord Road's always been bad. That's why Mr. A's was always the bad club. The Peoria Lounge was always the bad club.
Yeah,
and
North Aurora is no joke, man.
Royal Lounge.
Dude, we went out to we were fucking around out here in Montbello. We used to party with this chick that lived closer to 56th, but about this far in from Peoria. I don't know what the high school is over there.
Montbello.
Okay. She went to that high school. I worked with her at the Taco Bell over here, just at Smith Road in Peoria.
Yeah.
And so she's like, "Oh, I'm having a house party. Come to my house party." We were like, "All right, cool." And so me and a couple of my friends went to the house party or whatever. And all of her friends made friends with my friends. And we all exchanged page numbers, and we started we kind of joined those 2 little party armies to I loved pagers, man. That was the first time I felt like you could actually interact with someone and be like, "This is how you get a hold of me."
Beep, beep.
You know what I mean? No one else was getting my pages. I had my pager on me. That's if you needed to get hold of me, you didn't have to worry about trying to have my mom relay a message or hoping I get a voicemail. That was rad. I loved that shit. Dude, I remember I got my first pager. I spent $40 on a pager and a clear case because that was all the rage, and I paid my first 3 months bill up front, and it was super cheap, and I never got another bill for that motherfucker, and it worked for like 3 years, and then I broke the pager, and like I was like, all right, I'll start all over.
You know, something was wrong with a lot of pager companies, I just want to say.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't do, I think pagers went out of business because they didn't bill properly.
I think pagers went out of business because cell phones got cheaper.
Well, yeah, but if you don't bill properly, you know, you kind of run yourself out of business.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You make it easy for another contraption to come take over the scene. Cause,
right.
I mean, I just think it would have lasted a little longer, but, man, people just found a way.
They tried so hard. Remember Sidekicks?
Oh, yeah.
Remember when everyone was raving about Sidekicks?
And what was so funny is they sold the Sidekick knowing the cell phone was coming.
Yep.
It was the biggest, we call that the biggest bamboozle ever. Got everybody to get this pager. As soon as you pretty much got them, they start introducing phones.
Yep.
So now you didn't even want the Sidekick anyway. Fuck that.
I never had one. I had like
every pager. Sidekick, the blue one, the little black one.
I had the little black one. I had the one that was like about the size of a pack of cigarettes, and it had that green screen with the black dot matrix or whatever, but like it would give me stock updates, it would give me sports highlights, like it would give me all sorts of crazy shit. It was a work pager, and there was this number you could call, and it was like 9 times out of 10 it was always a chick that took the message. But you would like give this chick a verbal message, she would read it back to you, and then she would like text it to me essentially, like but on the pager. And I remember one night we got that bitch to like type curse words and everything. It was awesome. I was like, you tell that motherfucker I'm so happy for him. I can't believe he's getting fucking married. I love that motherfucker. Oh, that crazy son of a bitch. And then like we sat around for about 10 minutes before it came through, but it came through. It had every fucking curse word in it. I was so
tell
proud.
that motherfucker. You crazy son of a bitch. I would have probably saved that. That would have just chuckled the shit out of me.
Oh, it was awesome.
How long did we sit up fucking with your Siri, B-Jabs, trying to get Siri to cuss? This nigga B-Jabs went in on Siri. Bitch, say something. Bitch, go to... Like, he is cussing Siri out, and Siri's like, you should watch your language. You probably shouldn't talk that way. But Siri would not cuss back.
Did you ask Siri if it can cuss? Be like, will you cuss if I ask you politely? Because that's an intriguing thought. Like, how friendly is
Siri,
that?
can you cuss if I ask you politely to cuss?
Checking on that. Okay, I found this on the web.
Nope. I'm telling you, iPhones
Just say
suck.
Siri, say bitch.
Yeah.
Siri, say bitch.
I'd blush if I could.
What?
See, I'd blush if I could. That's whack, dude.
Siri, say fuck. Siri, say fuck.
Here's the contact info for Lady Speech Say Kofim.
Say it. He didn't.
Let's give it lady's name.
No,
Yes.
that's fucked up. Let's see what my fucking droid, okay?
Let's see
what my
what
droid does.
It might be a little bit niggerish.
What do I want to ask? Because I gotta ask Google something. It's
Alright.
not just gonna talk to me. It's not like a Siri.
You gotta give it a name.
What? It's a... Oh, dude, check this out. I named my phone my bottom bitch because it does pretty much everything I want it to do. Like, it remembers, it remembers all of my appointments. It remembers all of my numbers. It keeps me from fucking shit up. It keeps me from getting lost. Like, I'd be lost without this thing.
Serious, do you see my bottom bitch in the room?
Now.
Now.
Where are my bitches? It gave me Urban Dictionary and My Big Campus.
Now you ask where my bitches.
Where's my bitches?
There's no need for profanity.
See? My phone was productive. It told me, oh, yo, Urban Dictionary tell you where your bitch is at.
Your bitches
Your
are right
phone
over here.
scolded you for using curse words. Fuck Apple products. Apple's whack,
There's
guys.
no
Get
use
the
That is
for
Android.
hilarious.
profanity.
Watch your mouth, sir.
Google doesn't fuck around, man. Apple's out to fuck you. Like,
Google said, hey, get on over to the Urban Dictionary and we'll tell you where
Right?
your bitches are.
I asked Google fucked up questions. I wish I could pull like my entire Google search history and like pull the highlights. I bet
Serious.
that'd make
Take me
a funny
to
bit.
the Urban Dictionary.
My bitches.
Which
Nah.
the urban? Tap the one you want.
Oh, see,
How many
that's
Urban
fail.
Dictionaries?
Because you said the Urban
It's-
Dictionary, not just take me to Urban Dictionary. But see, all I had to say was where my
Serious,
bitches.
take me to Urban Dictionary.
You're not going to convince me, right?
You gotta go back to where my bitches.
Council for Urban Youth Development.
And it's not even taking you to the right thing. And see, Apple's always trying to make you a better person. Google already knows that I'm a dirtbag, and it aids me in my fucking idiocy. Like, I can just hit my Google search bar, and it'll come up. Okay, apparently the last 4 things I searched. MSRP for the Scion FRS. Are you familiar with that? It's a car.
Yes.
Dude, I want to drive one. Apparently, you know who Christy Mack is? And you know how she got her ass beat by the War Machine?
Who's your war machine? The lady?
No. So Christy Mack's a porn star, and she was dating this MMA fighter named the War Machine. That was like his nickname or whatever. And so that story kept popping up, and it kept popping up, and it kept popping up in my Facebook feed, like that, and Robin Williams. That's all I've seen for the last 24 hours. Like Robin Williams, Christy Mack. Robin Williams, Christy Mack. And so I was like, all right, I got to see who Christy Mack is. And I Googled her, and she's a porn star. And she put out a challenge to have someone recreate her in Legos, and then Legos shut it down. They were like, no. But there's people that did it anyway. So there's Lego sculptures of this porn star before she got her ass beat by this guy. And I guess that guy's still on the run. Like, Dog the Bounty Hunter contacted him and is like, you got 12 hours to turn yourself in or I'm coming. I was like, could you really be afraid of Dog the Bounty Hunter? Isn't that guy like
Fuck
60
Dog
now?
the Bounty Hunter.
Like, what's he really going to do to you? Going to track me down and then call the sheriff? I'm already running from sheriffs. You think I'm going to let you get my ass?
He's going to track him down and do what he does best. He's going to give him a confident speech on how to be a better Christian man.
I hate Dog the Bounty Hunter because I feel like that was when reality TV really started to explode.
Oh, man.
And I feel like reality TV is the
My
bane
dad
of my
and Dog the
existence.
Bounty Hunter hated each other.
They actually knew each. He's from Denver, right?
My dad, if you ever seen Dog the Bounty Hunter when they show Denver and they show the Denver bail bonding offices,
Okay.
you see the yellow office right next to that. My dad was the first black bail bondsman. My dad's bail bonding office was right next door to theirs. We grew up right next to their family when they was in there.
Okay.
My dad knew them. They never got along. I don't know why, but Dog and my dad was two little short men and didn't like each other wearing cowboy boots.
For some reason, I was really hoping it was more like basically that, but like one day Dog backed into your dad's whip all hard and then tried to be a bitch about it, and your dad had just backhanded.
And I think my dad just had a little man complex.
Yeah,
He didn't like many people.
weird.
So it wasn't hard for
You know-
Dog to be on the list.
Like people, like dudes, like not necessarily chicks of all sizes. Like once you talk to me for 5 minutes, women either love me or hate me, and it's just that simple. And more of them love me than hate me, thank God. Dude, like there's a weird size gap where like you either kind of cling to me because you feel like maybe you're not gonna get your ass beat, or you really got to prove that you're tougher than me at something.
I hate those type of people.
Oh, like
I
that's the
want to
worst.
show you my macho. No, man. If you gotta show me, you're not macho.
Right.
Let's start
I
at the
do love-
beginning.
I do love in Denver comedy. Me and Benton, especially myself now at this point, have a reputation for just wrecking Denver comics, getting them so stoned they can't function.
It's a good reputation.
I've done it to like 4 comics. Did I ever? So John Wilkins has done the show. I know at least once here, but he's done it maybe twice before we started doing it here. And about like a month ago, me, him, and 2 other dudes smoked a bowl in the back of in the back of the Lions Lair, basically. And then we went about the rest of our open mic business. And about 20 minutes later, I'm hanging out talking to like some other comics out front, smoking a cigarette, smoking bowls, just doing what I do. And fucking everyone's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? And there's this commotion, and my buddy John is just sitting on the curb, kind of like where the curb leans to like flatten out for alley entrance. So like he's that close to the alley, like kind of sitting at an angle, just pale, and like sweating. He looks like just tore the fuck up. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, is he going to be alright? And someone's like, oh yeah, he'll be okay. I was like, cool. And I got a picture of it. And then fucking like, I can only assume that's got to be Benton or Puff. Is it Benton? Nice. Welcome to the show, buddy. No, he's recording his midterm apparently.
Oh.
So for the last half an hour, it's just been me and the doc talking shit. Anyways, so like, all these people are like concerned for his well-being or whatever, and they're like, oh, what's the matter? You know, this chick's like, what's the last thing you remember doing? And he goes, I smoked a bowl with Bear. And then his other comment goes, oh, you can't smoke weed with Bear. That's stupid.
Okay.
I gotta get that internet thing made. You know how to use Photoshop properly, right?
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming you have a better grasp of it than I do. I don't remember how to do any of it, honestly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I learned it for like 3 weeks at school, and then I was like,
Colorado
this is
School of
fun.
Broadcasting, guys.
Don't do it. Save your money, guys.
It's retainable.
Save your money.
I'm gonna.
I have no regrets, though, because it did eventually
Check it out.
bring us to this. Oh, here, that bowl's pretty good.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
dab. Grab a dab. Grab a dab.
I'm going straight to the face.
So, yeah. And then me and Jeremy smoked a couple other comics retarded.
You know what's so
And
funny?
then Jake Hamill,
good to
he's
do that,
done the
isn't it?
show. Huh?
Isn't it good to smoke people out when
It's
they
fun.
just be like, he's
I
gonna let
killed
that smoke
Jake
with him.
Hamill with an edible one night.
Right?
We had like a 300 milligram Incredibar or whatever, the Mile High Minty
Oh.
thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm,
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's not how I meant.
Word.
I don't know if they
And
make it
fucking.
anymore.
Oh, really? I
They're
saw one a couple weeks
They're
ago.
like 200 now.
Aw, sad day. It used to be 300 milligrams, and I broke my buddy off like a third of it because it was like in 3 sections, kind of like a Kit Kat bar.
Still 100 milligrams.
Yeah, well, I figured 100 milligrams would be fine though. I can do 100 milligrams like without even
And you're
flinching.
sweet?
Yeah.
Is that what you're about to say?
I was about to, but then I was like, well. So, anyways, he eats this 100 milligrams, and then the next morning he tries to get up, and he has to fucking call him to work because he's too stoned to get to work. Like this edible is just wrecking him the next. And so he's in this text, and I can just like as soon as I'm reading it, I can hear his voice, like how they do a movie montage. And he's like, "Fuck you, man! I had to fucking call into work this morning because I was still fucking stoned."
I am not working because of you.
Ugh, good stuff. He's working at like the King Super's bakery or something too. I felt kind of bad, but he hated that job, so fuck it.
Well, you see that crazy pic what they posted? What happened on 6th?
They apparently saved him. This guy was on 6th and 225 trying to commit suicide.
Hung himself over the highway.
And the cops saved him.
Wow.
They show a picture of him. Show the picture. You can just see him hanging from the outside of the lens.
Did he
It's
blame
crazy.
Robin Williams?
I don't know. He might have been trying to vision
Copycat
Was
suicide?
it before he jumped it? That's what the picture is? Someone recorded that shit. There's like 3 or 4 cars stopped and shit. There's the internet video somewhere, guys, if you really want to see it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple posts about it.
Only in Colorado.
Wild. You think everyone would be high enough to not try and kill themselves, you know what I mean?
Man, you thought you would be a lot more happy, didn't you?
That's what I'd have
Where
said.
he's like the first person to try to kill himself in 10 years.
Who?
I'm saying he's like the first person to try to kill himself in 10 years in Colorado.
Oh, no.
No.
I don't think that's the case. But still, guys.
Oh, I imagine
He's like the
there's
second
like
person.
way places with much higher suicide rates.
Yeah, we got
Like, I can only imagine
We were
Seattle's
pretty
got to
high
have a
for a
pretty
while,
high
but I don't
suicide
think
rate.
so.
Yeah, that's where they got it high because it's all gloomy in like Portland and shit.
Yeah, like you're either built for that kind of weather or it'll destroy you. I don't think I could do it. Like I could go visit Washington, but I couldn't live there. There's no fucking way.
I'm too
I
depressed.
felt like that when I was there too. Like the visit was cool, but it's time to go home.
Yeah.
It was crazy. In Thornton High School, we literally had fucking suicide awareness and different stuff like that. And talk to your counselors and to prevent suicide. Because they literally had a lot of suicide going on in Thornton High
Guys,
School.
at the same time, if you push it so hard, like if you like, I don't know, you give somebody that much attention when they're in that mode, like that kind of motivates them a little bit. Like, I'm
My
a depressive
guidance
You
person.
said that motivates them to do it?
Yeah,
Sometimes
dude, I'm
motivation is
serious.
key, though.
I'm a depressive person, and like when people like give me too much attention, I push away. Like that is
agree.
not.
Okay, but when you're depressed and you don't get that attention, so
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I'm
So
kind of
it's
like
kinda
Jeremy.
like
I kind of push
a-
away from too much attention. So when you try to give me too much attention, I don't want it. I'm gonna back away from
Yeah.
it.
You're in
No,
a
and I
weird
totally-
fucking profession for someone that doesn't want attention.
I know, ain't I?
I'm just gonna throw you
Straight
off.
like
up.
on a personal level though, you don't want that kind of attention, you know?
No.
Like I feel
Oh, for
too,
sure.
like yeah.
But I thrive on attention.
No, but like in certain situations, you know, it's, I don't know.
I guess
No,
somebody
I
hit
get
the stage.
it. I completely
It's just
understand
really
the difference
delicate.
between good and bad attention. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like on the stage, I want it, but then once I get off the stage, I just want to disappear in the crowd like a regular Joe and
Just like
don't
Robin
know.
Williams, they said, you know, he's the happiest, most this and that person, but in real life, he's depressed. He didn't really talk to any of his neighbors. He was closed, you know, doing his own thing.
Yeah.
And I say you never really
Lord,
know
man.
about people, their actual story.
What kind of shit?
no, I can see that.
Hit you right there.
Robin Williams, I guess we should
Robin
address
Williams.
that. I don't have anything against Robin Williams. It's not like my hatred of Cuba Gooding Jr. He just didn't do anything that really stands out for me. Like, I'm not a big fan of Aladdin. I didn't think Mrs. Doubtfire was that good. I'm just overall, like, I'll completely acknowledge his, like, contributions to the arts, to comedy, to film, to everything. Like, I get it. I don't really care.
I think one of his best movies, it was a movie that was called August Moon. And that was like an autistic music. He talented child of two musicians was given up for adoption. And Robin Williams played a bad guy in the movie. It's like a modern day Oliver Twist. I think that was one of his good roles.
I thought he was cold in Miss Doubtfire. Like he
I
took
liked
Miss
it,
Doubtfire, he
yeah.
took that and embodied it.
Oh, that movie sucked.
But he was cold at it though. He was, hey, you gonna get the move down. That's one of my moves in the movie when he cut his ass on fire.
Yeah, I've said my piece on Facebook, man. The dude's he definitely left his mark, but he was like an attention whore. I watched
He
that
was.
dude. I watched that dude on Real Talk or Real Time, whatever, with Bill Maher, and dude, he didn't let anybody talk. They could not have an honest discussion because he just had to keep on and Robin Williams in it. And,
Have you seen David Letterman or Johnny? Anytime he's on any of those shows.
oh, like that's a
they
little
have a pro
understandable because
interview.
you're showcasing Robin Williams. This is Real Talk. You're
But he
supposed to
don't even let
literally
you-
sit down and like real
But if
talk.
you look at those interviews, but you can't hardly get questions out for
No,
him.
you can't. He just
because
keeps
he
going.
just takes over. Then
Yeah, he
he's
just
there for a
goes.
movie, and you barely get into talking about the movie because
that's
Robin
what's-
Williams
it's
go
so hard, man. He just
way to the left of
He
you.
doesn't stop.
I don't think he's that
Um,
funny either.
But yeah, no, that gets annoying to me. And then I heard he stole jokes.
He is too.
He said he stole jokes.
to get to where he is.
I've heard that too.
I heard people would walk off the stage as soon as he walked in on an open mic because he was there to steal your jokes. Get some new material. That being said, once again, suicide is selfish, and then so you can't give the man too much props. But I will say, he left his mark, man. He will be an icon, and he inspired others, and if those fucking people have affected me in some way, I gotta give him props for that. Awesome run, shitty end.
Shit in. Shit,
He could have been cooler. I don't know, man. He has nothing to do with me. He's just a guy.
The strains of Hollywood's a motherfucker. You look at it and as bad as I want to get there, as bad as I want to be the next best motherfucker, you always look back and you hear those stories, the Black Delilah, to this person and that person. It almost makes you wonder that if I get it, do I want this dark side that's on the other side that could possibly happen? Because it could be possibly waiting on me that I blow up, then all of a sudden I'm this lonely motherfucker with all this money, and I done went back crazy because I'm scared of everything
But
around
even
me.
as regular
I'm
people,
already
have
a
you guys
lonely
thought about that?
motherfucker. I'd rather be a rich, lonely motherfucker.
We all say that though, T. There, by
No, he's
yourself
talking
with all
about
that
when
money.
you get rich and you think about the dark side. I said, even as regular people, have you guys thought about suicide?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I put
I
a
think
gun in my
about it all
mouth 3
the time.
times. But I never
Constantly.
pulled the trigger.
I
But I
can't
thought
do
about
it.
it.
I don't like pain, and my fear is that I would fuck it up. or I'd stay alive too long experiencing death. I would never do that shit. I'm a pussy when it comes to that. No, but I think about it, and man, there's like just a fuck, man, that would be the best. Like, just do it. But like, I've never even like pulled out a gun or a knife or anything, like, because I know I'm not going to. Like, it's not in me. It's not in me to kill something, let alone myself. I'd probably murder the fuck out of someone.
I've never like
myself.
attempted suicide. But there's definitely been points in my life where I was on like a really slippery slope and like shit could have gone wrong at any point. Like I've definitely lived on the ragged edge a couple times. So like,
I've definitely been.
I don't know if that's the same or not, because like,
Yeah, it is. Because you're right on the brink. Like, at any moment, that good moment of you not going there could have been the opposite of you on the edge. Like,
I mean, it's not healthy to have the thought in general.
no, it's never healthy. I mean, that alone is dangerous.
oh no, I've never had the thought. Like I've never thought, oh man, I'm just gonna kill myself. But I've definitely lived in situations where I could have died, like just being reckless.
No, I'm talking about like legit thinking of suicide.
Yeah.
I always thought that was like a dick
Only
move.
the asshole Freddy.
Yeah, that's a dick
Once,
move
twice,
also.
3 times,
But that's also like what kind of motivates me in the mindset sometimes. Like, well, fuck it. Like, it will be at least my last or biggest party I ever threw was my funeral. I think about it like that.
So, like I thought I didn't want to throw the party, so I decided not to do it. One time I didn't want to promote the event.
But I mean, like, there's always, like, there's certain times in my life where I'll sit there, I'll debate, like, man, if I did it, like, how long would it take for them to find my body? Like,
Right.
I'm the type of person that, like, if I just didn't answer your phone, like, it might be a minute before you actually just start checking on me.
You know,
Yeah.
I always used to worry about that because I used to be so bad at like contacting family members and stuff like that. That
Oh, fuck yeah.
if something was to happen to me, people are so used to just not having my communication. I could be up in the house a month or two before somebody recognized I was gone. That's to be an ugly. It's like you be sitting up in a damn house.
No, I'd known at least a week.
To at least a week. I mean, somebody from the
I'd find
radio
out
would
by
know before
Tuesday.
family would because nobody in family would even think nothing because they're just used to not seeing me.
And I think my brother here would have to use Facebook to tell my family back home. Like, that would have to be his contact. I don't think he has my mom's number or anything. So that would be weird. That's a good conversation, guys.
Yeah.
So what'd you do today?
What did I do today? I worked on... Okay, so I've spent roughly the last week trying to figure out why my car doesn't work right. And today, I just spent like a quarter of my day on the internet reading every Toyota forum I could consume about what it could possibly be, like seeing if it's happened to someone else. And I get... it always comes down to either this sensor that's at the bottom of my motor, which means like... A, it's under my timing belt cover, and B, it's at the bottom. So I'd have to completely remove my motor from my car and disassemble it to find out if this part's bad. Or it's my ECU. I'm trying to decide now if I want to throw any more money at it. Like, I'm contemplating pulling the new parts off of it and like Craigslisting those motherfuckers or something. And then crushing the rest of it, like pull my stereo out of it, like anything I can reuse basically, and just crushing the rest
You're
of it.
gonna make more money just parting it out, man. Yeah. And I wouldn't even like crush everything, man. Like part out, do it, send off the door, like part it out before you decide to crush what's left.
I could only do it for like a weekend. I don't have a place to store it where I could like constantly dismantle it.
Right.
Well, that would be dope. What you need? Got you.
Yeah. I just
I
saw
mean,
my
it's
brother
got
used to sell like
so
horse
many
cars,
new
man.
parts.
Just part them
Like,
out.
I hate the fact that I have to get rid of it, but I can't justify throwing any more money into
It'd
it.
be like 3 bills for an ECU, or can you pull that?
I don't know. I don't even know when I would do something about it. Like tomorrow, basically my girlfriend's gonna have to come pick me up before she goes to work at like 10, and then I'm gonna have to deliver pizza in her monster truck. And she's awesome as fuck for coming to pick me up and then letting me beat up her truck to deliver
Right,
pizza
on
all day in it or
deliver
whatever.
pizza.
Like, huge shout out if you're listening. But the reality is, like, it sucks. I have to use my girlfriend's truck to deliver pizza for the next 2 days because I can't afford, like, as much as I, like, love or hate or whatever my job on any given minute, I definitely can't afford to lose it. I don't have anything else going.
Right.
So now you get to spend the next 2 days trying to still figure out why my car doesn't work and not really having enough time to do anything about it and then delivering pizza in this monster truck.
Pull up looking big. Pizza! So when you drive over your car, tip please. Gotta fix my ride.
Right.
You have to put a memo on the box when you hand it to them. Donations fixed for the car.
That's what's up.
I'm doing a Kickstarter through pizza delivery.
There's the outside chance that if I can scramble like $175 together, I have this 3 Series I'm sitting on that I haven't really like had the money to throw at it, but I know roughly what I think is wrong with it, and I think it just needs a new battery. Like I think the battery, I had the battery that was in it tested, and it was definitely shot. And it's hard to jumpstart a BMW unless you're starting it with something that's got like 800 cold cranking amps behind it or something. Like they require a lot of spark to run. Something what happened is the battery was going out on. Oh, this was also my girlfriend's car, so double the winner. Yeah. She was driving it, and then one day she couldn't get it to start, and they towed it over to what they thought was a homeboy's house, and he told her that the motor was blown. It was going to be like $3,000 to fix. And then I towed it to my house, and the motor is not blown. It needs probably a valve cover gasket because that one's pretty old. The head gasket looks good. The timing chain looks beautiful. The oil looks great. Like, it's a well-maintained car. I think it just needs to be put back together and have a new battery put in it. I tested the alternator, and the alternator is good.
Beamer. What's this song? Beamer, Benz, and Bentley? You about to go Beamer on them now?
It'll be my second one. Actually, my third. I had a
they have a lot of
77.
Jeeps. Want to roll a blunt back? I like Beamers, man. They got that, especially when you get one that ain't what they call that. Got the switch from being overseas.
Nice.
And that mug just opens up. Being in Germany and you getting in some of them cars and on that Autobahn, man, it's just amazing to see the difference of how a Benz or a Beamer runs.
Oh, it's crazy.
Over there compared to what we're riding with in America.
The BMW I enjoyed last was the 89 535i. So just a big old boat-ass 5 Series.
Yeah.
0 to 60, it was fast enough to get up to highway speed and be safe. Like I wasn't going to get run over or anything. Like I could get in front of some slower cars. But man, that car from like 75 to about 110, that was like the playground for that thing. I used to love racing on the highways. Like it just, you could tell it was built to haul ass at high speeds. Like I remember the first time I got it to hit the governor, I was like, oh, what happened? I went home and I Googled it, and I was like, all right, that's where the red line's at. And then, like, it was one of those cars when I got it basically didn't run, and I kept having to fix it, and then I would fix it, and then I would fix it, and then I would fix it. And towards the end, man, it was running really good. It got to where if I was, like, racing on the highway, as soon as I knew I was getting close to, like, 125, I had to back it out a little bit and hope I could outmaneuver you, because as soon as I hit 128, that fuel cut was violent. Like, it was brutal, so you didn't want to hit that shit.
You didn't want to just drink up a quarter tank of gas for that?
Right.
As soon as I hit 128, it's going to drink a quarter tank. Ooh. Delicious. Can't be by empty on that kind of move.
Oh, it's such a fun car. I still have it, but the original motor, the wiring harness shorted out and caught fire. And so I was like, I'd already done all this. Yeah, I was on my way to pick up my kids from school.
I had a truck catch on fire while I was driving.
And I'd already done all the suspension, all of the brakes, like everything to upgrade safety and handling was done. It was ready to go. And then it caught fire. I was like, all right, I get it. It wants a motor swap. And then I was going to drop a V8 in it. And then a buddy of mine came up with it's a Lexus motor, but it's the same motor that they run in the Toyota Supra. It's a 2JZ for like $150. It's like, what? He spends half of his day like doing scrap metal, and the other half just hustling Craigslist bargains, all like some weird, like, I bet they could make a reality show about him.
Craigslist.
I bet people would watch it. But yeah, he just hustles Craigslist shit all day. And at one point, he picked up this riding mower, and like it ran, but it was missing like a part. And so he's just sitting on it, hoping he'd either find that part in his travels, or someone would offer him cash for it. Like he knew it ran, and it was fun to play with, basically. And then he found a Craigslist ad. This guy's like, "I'll trade you my motor for your riding mower." And so my buddy's like, "I got a riding mower, but it's missing this part. It functions." The guy's like, "Yeah, fuck it, come pick up this motor." And it was this fucking QJZ that they pulled out of this Lexus. So I'm going to swap that into my BMW. And then when I get all of those bugs worked out and it's just stable to drive, then I'm going to turbocharge it. And then I'm going to race it across the country like an asshole. It's going to be fun.
He said, then I'm going to race it across the country.
Like an asshole.
Forgot that part. You gotta use your words.
Yeah.
All of your words.
You're gonna quote me,
Use
man.
them all.
Oh, yes, you do.
What's up, buddy? How you doing over there, man?
I'm grinding up weed.
Yeah?
I was gonna do something with it.
Okay. I think we're going to pitch on a blunt, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're going to pitch in
There's some weed.
Oh, is it my turn?
Sure.
Or are you rolling one?
I don't know. I don't have a rap.
I'm rolling one, you rolling one.
Everyone's
We're
rolling
rolling
one.
stuff.
I'm going to use this here mango wrap.
Cool. Let's go to music break.
I don't
wanna
think
take
there's
it
a
easy?
stick in
We'll
there.
come
got
back
you.
smoking.
There's a stick. Oh, there's a blunt in here. There's just a blunt pre-rolled and ready to go.
Yeah, we had pre-rolls for Monday.
Good.
And he blamed me this morning. You took the pre-roll. I'm like, no, it's there somewhere.
Sound.
Contender.
I'm so photogenic. Real, yeah. What the business? Sexy from strike a pose. Must be living. I bought a pound of bloating. I'm riding Vogues from Turnerfield to Candlestick. Saying what a trick, y'all boys counterfeit. I make them sick, big dog stay flexing. On deck, that ain't no question. I stay popping in the building, know they spotting. Them retros hit the scene, you know I'm double copy. The brand, she want the Instagram. Shorty know I do my thing, I call her instant fame. This shit hit the fan, she finna jump shit. Said I usually charge her feet tonight, don't trip. I got that, make you leave your man. Gotta have a stack, throw it to the ceiling fan. You know the man, girl, I'm finna run all in it. Said I'm sexy, but I told that I'm photogenic. Gon' take a picture, take a flick. Go ahead, girl, you know you want that shit. I'm so photogenic. I'm so photogenic. Gon' take a picture, take a flick. Go ahead, girl, you know you want that shit. I'm so photogenic. I'm so photogenic. See, I am good, whatever the streets made. A little crazy. Go ahead, girl, yeah, call me baby. I'm pants low. Let it go and bounce that, black that low. I'm riding photos, what? And coupe de Villes. Got Contender on the beat, this ain't no scoop to feel. You know the deal, call me Hefe, girl, I love it. Just because we took that flick, it don't mean we. My style got you to the flow, man. I'm from Colorado where we grow that. A matter of fact, this the swag y'all ain't never seen. Polo got me looking like I stepped up out of magazine. The good, girl, I'm talking on your face. Only came out for the in the drinks. The you think? Girl, I'm finna run all in it. She said I'm sexy, but I told her I'm photogenic. Gon' take a picture, take a flick. Go ahead, girl, you know you want that shit. I'm so photogenic. I'm so photogenic. Gon' take a picture, take a flick. Go ahead, girl, you know you want that shit. I'm so photogenic. I'm so photogenic. Take it, Take this. Take it. Gonna take that big. Take it, girl. I'm so photogenic. Take it, girl. You know I'm photogenic. My team right. My shine good. Gonna take that picture. It's all good. Take it. Take that. There it is, shawty. I'm so photogenic. Gonna take a picture. Take a flick. Go ahead, girl. You know you want that I'm so photogenic. I'm so photogenic. Gonna take a picture. Take a flick. Go ahead, girl. You know you want that I'm so photogenic. I'm so photogenic.
Often hated, but never duplicated. You are tuned in to the Midday Bird. And if we're not playing your music, my bad, your fault. Man, if your homeboy song is playing on the radio and we ain't playing your music, my bad, your fault. Man, if your girlfriend's favorite song is bumping on One Blunt Radio and we ain't playing your music, my bad, your fault. Hey, if your favorite jam that you thought you made last year ain't banging on One Blunt Radio, my bad, your fault. So send that shit in to SOS1BR@yahoo.com. That's SOS1BR@yahoo.com. And make sure we're playing your songs, cause we bang independence. If we're not playing your music, my bad, your fault.
Call the fire department for the seat spitter. I know you're broke, you stay smelling like cheap liquor. Trigger pulling and cocking on some gang shit. You 30 plus trying to bang, see that's some lame shit. I micromanage so much, man, that I can't help it. But if you want it done right, man, you can't help it. Shucking and jiving ain't with it when it come to hustling. No culinary, but in the kitchen with pots bubbling. Circle free from them suckers, see we don't interlace. Get out of line at 9, go put him in his place. Doing features across the Atlas, I'm all over. On college campuses, shaking canvas and stuff in Boulder. Still punching the pedal, pimping, I won't stop. I'm Ray Charles to the bottom, all I see is the top. Still punching the pedal, pimping, won't stop. I'm Ray Charles to the bottom, all I see is the top. Now you ain't ballin' like jiggin', nigga, you cheap liquor. Pocket slimming and shady, homie, you cheap liquor. Frontin' in front of them hoes, nigga, you cheap liquor. Super bum ass niggas, we call them cheap liquor. Now you ain't ballin' like jiggin', nigga, you cheap liquor. Pocket slimming and shady, homie, you cheap liquor. Frontin' in front of them hoes, nigga, you cheap liquor. Super bum ass niggas, we call them liquor.
Fake ass niggas got my dick on they lips. You talk about me more than a bitch do. What you think you gangster cause you got you a pistol? But you niggas scared you can't face your issues. Keep fucking off, homie, you gon' need tissue. Your family crying now, homie, they gon' miss you. I never had a fake, homie, that's your issue. Keep lying to them niggas, they gon' get you. Your girl sucked me up and then she kissed you. Bitch breath smelling like Fort Loco beer brew. Now that's cheap liquor. You niggas is playing like McCormick straight with no mixer. Now that's cheap liquor. And I'm Hennessy and Patron, one hell of a mixture. Hi, I'm your mister. Azul Loco, bitch, get the picture.
Now you ain't ballin' like jiggin', nigga, you cheap liquor. Pocket slimming and shady, homie, you cheap liquor. Frontin' in front of them hoes, nigga, you cheap liquor. Super bum ass niggas, we call them cheap liquor. Now you ain't ballin' like jiggin', nigga, you cheap liquor. Pocket slimming and shady, homie, you cheap liquor. Frontin' in front of them hoes, nigga, you cheap liquor. Super bum ass niggas, we call them liquor.
N-word. That's what that song said.
That was the word of the day.
Was it?
That was the word of the day.
It was the word of the song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Now, is N-word the word of the day, or like?
Well, that's two words.
No, the actual word. The actual word.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you say it, we all scream and go crazy.
Keep
Nice. I don't think, since Puff's not here, It's gonna probably come from Doc, if anyone.
Yeah. I say it a lot though. I say it a lot. Unless it's my guest on the with the guest from the day, they say it a lot.
I say it a lot in the shower.
In the shower, huh?
Yeah, just while I'm like just scrubbing my unmentionables.
I'm rubbing my balls, nigga. Washing my underarms.
I'm not gonna lie, I sing it a lot with music when I'm in my car.
You know, we talk about that.
Do you look
a lot.
around before you say it?
No, it's
not in the car. It's
probably. He's usually like dick out in hand, spit ready.
You know, that joke about, you know, when people be listening to NWA and you be at the party and, you know, you always felt like when Chris Rock said, like, you see your white friends and everybody's in there and as soon as it come on, dong, 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 you like, you looking around the party.
Who's gonna do it?
Who's gonna do it? And we used to have a bet because I went to Adam City. So it wasn't many black people.
Yeah.
So you know it was a comfortable environment for nigga to slip out under undescribable words that they didn't notice no black people around. There was 21 in the school. So when it would come on, you would just kind of sit and watch it. You would see people placing bets. Who's gonna say it? That's what Tommy says it. You can see he's into it. You know, before you know it, it's just like being in the shower. Nigga comes slipping right out.
I'm from Louisiana. I have plenty of black friends, and it was way more comfortable to say it out there. Out here, it doesn't seem so welcoming. Out there, it was like I could either say it in a very friendly manner, or like an argument. Like, I wouldn't be like, you're a, but I'd just be like, all right,
nigga, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it would be them. It would be my way of being like, and I'm fucking serious. But they would never.
like
It never. The
translator.
argument just continued about what we were talking about. It didn't turn on the fact that I just said the M word. It was
Nigga, you crazy.
They knew they knew I meant it.
You know, it's funny.
It depends on who I'm with.
But I
Like,
don't think
have,
I've ever just been like, you're a dirty. Like, that's not something that's gonna come out of my mouth. It's
if I hear it more than 20 times, I'll be like, nigga, please, like all day for the next week. It just flows. But if I don't hear it and I'm not saying it, like, it's not something that comes up. I'm not gonna lie though, I drop cuz all the time.
You drop what?
Cuz.
Because
that's who I grew up. Oh, I get it, but that's what I grew up around. That's all I heard.
I just
from
like dropping the end of a sentence, son. I like to do that. Just like anytime I feel like I just said something and I just need to like emphasize it, I just go, son. I've said it to my boss. I've said it to people I work with.
That's a safe word though.
Yeah, it's a
like
good
only in the East Coast you might piss somebody off if you say son wrong.
Yeah, you can say it wrong. And
Yeah, you can't say it wrong. Like I learned that when I went to New York that you can actually say son wrong.
Yeah.
I never thought you could say son wrong. Like, I was like,
you're referring to them, you're belittling them.
But I got it. I got it after the dude was offended.
What you talking about, son?
Yeah, I'll be weighing people's shit out and I'll be like, 7 grams, son.
You know, I never knew in St. Louis just saying hi was gonna create me to get cussed out. You know, me and my happy Denver ass, hey, how you doing? Motherfucker, what you mean hi? Hi? You wanna fight something, nigga? And I'm like,
I also
Nigga
found out that
serious.
recently I've been saying like eat a dick in the
Sarah
same
Jackson.
sense. Like 7 grams, eat a dick. Right? And I'm like,
All
no,
the
I
time.
didn't mean that to offend, man. That was just
Right?
more of like, bitch.
Right?
I'm talking to the generic person out here.
she
The
sounds
person
like
that
me,
was
man.
fighting me from weighing out a perfect quarter.
In the heat of my argument on the radio today, you know, I went into my balls are on your chin. My dick is on your forehead. And I don't know where that came from, but this was funny to me to say at the moment. Because what they were saying, I just had a comedy moment.
See the response though.
I think I said something along the lines of nuts and Capri Sun, eat a dick. I said that the other day walking out of a room and somebody was walking in was just like, what?
Nuts and Capri Sun?
I had a bag of nuts and a Capri Sun.
Was it an adult Capri Sun or a regular Capri Sun?
No, it is a regular, unleaded.
That sounds like something that.
See, bag of nuts. I got a bunch of them.
It's so silly. I got some nuts.
I mean,
I
they're
get these
right
from
there.
work.
Where your Capri Sun at?
Oh no, the Capri Sun goes. It's so.
Let's go, son.
Like he said, it was the kid ones. That one's like a gulp size.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
that.
a bite
That's
size
that.
Snickers.
Those you can't keep in the
And then
backpack.
you get that mouth look because you're mad at him when juice coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, one big ass drink and
You're
it's gone.
sitting there trying to pinch where the straw is, so you stop sucking in air and you get that tiny bit at the bottom.
That little corner.
You know what I will do sometimes? Because them shits is cheap. You can get them like 3 for $5 at Walmart or whatever. So I'll go get a couple boxes and I'll set like one box aside to throw in my kids' lunch all day. And then I'll
throw with my kids all day.
That's right. Hey, pay attention to me.
You can dodge a Capri Sun. You can
dodge a ball.
And you sit down and drink it.
Oh, dude, what I'll do is I'll cut them motherfuckers. Like, I'll just cut the corner of it, and I'll pour it into a pitcher, and I'll throw some ice in that motherfucker, and I'll pour myself a glass, and I'll throw the rest in a fridge. And over the course of about, like, 2 hours, I'll sip a box of Capri Sun out of a glass like an adult.
That's what's up. I never thought of pouring it all in one and making it such an easier way to have a drink.
Oh, yeah. I do that and mix I'm
more of what you said.
Put the gin in it, though. Mix it with gin. It's such a good one. Gin and ginger from Capri Sun. Fuck yeah.
Look at her look. You said what?
I love Capri Sun.
Yeah. And
Mix
gin
it with liquor.
It's good.
Alright, we'll get some
Gin and juice, man.
Yeah, man. I'll mix and match my flavors when I'm making my pitcher. When I'm really in the mood, I'll get like 4 or 5 boxes on deck so I can mix and match my flavors into my pitcher.
Fair enough. I'm not a big strawberry kiwi fan.
My kids love it. I think it's overrated.
It reminds me of chapstick.
It's thirst quenching.
It's just thick. It's not thirst quenching. No, Capri Sun is not thirst quenching by any means.
No, like a dozen Capri Suns kind of thirst quenching. But
Yeah,
like,
maybe a box of Capri Suns is thirst.
Yeah, that picture with the ice shit sounds quenching, but that
that's
little
the way
pouch
to
is
do
some
it, man.
bullshit.
That is the way to do it.
That's one of the biggest teasers in the world. It excites
I do like
the shit
the
out
adult
your
ones
taste
though.
buds.
Those adult ones, it's like those are pretty big, and it's got like a rescrewable lid.
Oh. We always had a kid, but you got too many kids. Never think about getting an adult one.
I saw him one day at King Soopers, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
They're like double XL or
Yeah, but you can only get it in like 2 flavors, and one of them is strawberry kiwi. I'm like, damn it,
Put some gin in there.
I don't remember now.
Gotta
I also
Fucking
drank a
orange
lot of
citrus
V8
there.
Splash.
Oh, I just found out there's meat in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what?
V8, all of
There's
their
meat?
products, there's meat in there.
We gotta make that right now.
Like garbage meat.
The guy that worked at the factory.
Oh, they keep cutting one up.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you getting slow. Put him in the grill.
Brah.
No, they'd be like, this ain't thick enough.
Tell this woman that he left her.
Throw in another dick.
Wow. I would have never thought it was meat in
on
the
the
fucking
internet.
V8.
It's delicious. I drank a lot of V8. Apparently, it's got me. I eat meat anyway, so it's whatever.
I don't do that. Too healthy. I'm a one unhealthy motherfucker.
Yeah, what are you living on?
Fried chicken, and fried French fries, and fried eggs, and fried bacon. And doesn't sound like a healthy dose.
Smothered ingredients.
Does sound like it's tasty though.
Fried egg ain't too bad.
Oh
Oil
man,
don't
with cheese
really
on
stick
top.
with the eggs. And it's just
I love putting a fried egg and bacon and peanut butter on a burger. You know that shit?
A fried egg on a burger is the shit. You be eating it, and then you pop into that yolk, and it just starts going crazy, absorbing into the bread and shit. Ugh.
There's
Throw
something
some
about that yolk
avocado
breaking.
and a fried egg on a sandwich, and take me later.
I'm telling you, it's something about when that yolk breaks.
I do avocados and pineapple.
That is something special when the
I
yolk
love
breaks.
pineapple. I
Yeah.
love tropical
It's like a
fruits.
gusher
I love
burger.
citrus fruits.
Do y'all probably getting hungry out
And
there?
pineapple on a
2
burger.
eggs on a sandwich, and it's totally surprised.
I make this burger at work. Where it's a burger pat. The burgers we sell at work are. Yeah. The burgers we sell at work are supposed to be 2 patties. Like if you get a bacon cheeseburger, it's patty, bacon, cheese, cheese. And then like lettuce, tomato, and onion on the side.
Sometimes a ball or 2.
Nah, I'm gonna be teabagging burgers. But when I make one at work, what I'll do is I'll be super stoned. I'll make one. Ah, Jesus Christ. That sucked. My bad. I'll make it go like burger, cheese, bacon, and I'll marinate my burger in like honey hot sauce before I put it through the oven.
Honey hot sauce.
And then I'll fry like 2 chicken strips to make like to replace the second burger
That's
patty.
a good stripper name.
Chicken strip?
No, honey hot sauce.
Honey hot sauce. And next, coming up to the stage, I bring to you wearing double D's and a fat ass.
Honey hot sauce.
She's got sparklers in her boobies.
I mean, I get it. It's showmanship, but I feel like a strip club is like the saddest place to exist. I used to like them when I was a kid, and I'd go like maybe once every other year.
I think I was addicted when I was younger. Like, I just love the army, man. It just made you feel like you're supposed to go to the see some titties. You was in a place with a bunch of dudes, and your breakaway was the strip club.
Fair enough.
But boy, when I got out the military, it just what to say. You girls got good sex rooms. You don't smell the best.
Yeah.
Some of y'all have strings showing when you shouldn't have the strings showing. You see some crazy shit in the strip club.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
One time we was there, and the girl was dancing on the homie. He had on a black shirt, dress shirt. And, you know, we just stopped through there on the way on the bachelor party. We stopped through. The girl dances on him. She goes all the way up his chest, and she leaves a cum mark up his black shirt. He has to go home in that shirt to his woman with a cum mark on the motherfucking shirt from the stomach to the titty.
Was it her cum or a dude's cum?
Her cum.
At least it wasn't a dude's cum.
But wait a minute, you in a strip club. This girl is not supposed to be rolling up you, dropping off her fluids. That's just not what you want at the strip club.
Dude, I know some people that would probably pay extra for that kind of shit.
Oh man,
like you're underestimating how fucked up white people can be.
I'm putting it in a movie.
I laughed. I said, dude, you got slimed.
Right?
Yeah, they call that the Slimer.
I love
Fucking
crazy
slug
bitches.
trail.
I've just accepted it and I'm gonna own it.
You love what?
Crazy bitches.
I hate crazy bitches.
I dated
attract
strippers
them.
because crazy bitches and strippers, like that's a combination for future porn stars. You know what I mean?
I'd rather be crazy.
I'm more selective.
I'm too crazy. That's too crazy.
At my age, I just work on picking what crazy I'm compatible with. Like, if my demons play well with your demons, let's do this.
See, I think for the lady, she's like, okay, I'm probably a little crazy, but this motherfucker is really crazy.
Yeah, they're all
so I
crazy.
kind of gotta watch
All of
my
them are
crazy
crazy,
because this
man. You're not
nigga's
gonna find a
crazy.
non-crazy one.
Oh no, yeah, everybody has this special bit of ooh-wee. Who's that motherfucker you just opened up the can of worms with?
Right.
I'm not a sane person.
I'm damaged goods for sure.
You should smell my boots. They switch up daily. You can imagine how my attitude gets.
I like girls who cry.
I hate a cry.
If you're a girl and you have pictures of yourself crying,
Please send them.
or if you have pictures of a girl crying, send them to me on Facebook, and I'll get them to girlscrying.com.
And if you don't have a homegirl that's crying, punch her in the eye.
Yeah.
And send us the crying pic.
Give her a reason.
That'd be fucked up.
I'm not right here. I'm going out saying I'm not endorsing punching women in the
Don't
eye.
punch your homegirl in the eye.
But like, if you got a homegirl that's already in an abusive relationship and her man happens to smack her around and she cries, go ahead and get that picture. A, you can use it as evidence later, and B, it's a girl crying.
Or if she just won't leave the guy and you keep talking to her and you need to convince her that the right hook is the best thing to take, give her one and send us the picture of her crying.
If you like when your guy blows his load in your face and you catch some in the eye and it causes you to cry, it's a completely different website.
Yeah, it's completely different. I don't need any of that. If you want to like
That's
act
like
out,
it's-
But if your guy comes really quick and then you're sad and you cry, we'll get a picture of that.
if you like to act out in public
Short stroke Tommy.
and
We'll
then
get
be
a picture
punished
of
for
that.
it later until you apologize with tears, let me know. You can work something out.
Just crying pics. I will fall out laughing is people's emails started getting flooded with chicks crying.
Oh, please do it.
He has the website. That's why I brought it up.
You got chicks cry,
Girls cry.
girls cry.
.com.
Oh man, that's gonna be it's gonna blow up. You guys remember girlscrying.com.
You know what? You don't have to be in pain either. If like you're laughing so hard that you're crying, snap that pic. If you're crying because you're so happy that you're getting divorced and you're gonna get some strange, get that pic.
If you happen to have a sore tooth and you want to pay me to slap the shit out of you, I need the money.
I don't understand why slapping me would help my sore tooth.
Because I'm gonna divert your thoughts.
This is the worst sales pitch of the day, man. So if you're already fucked up and in pain, and you need the like
major pain
dehumanization of like the doc just whooping your ass for no reason, hit us up on Facebook. We'll record it
for a small fee.
I'll yell out "World Star" probably twice.
World Star.
That's all.
I'll fire off the shop.
Right?
Oh shit.
Throw a chair.
Oh, you gotta have one chair throw. At least one chair has to float across the room.
At some point in our future, there's going to be like a WWE moment on television. I can see it. Like it'll probably be on one television, but something crazy is going to happen.
And somebody's gonna yell, "World Star."
I have to like.
I love that concept so much.
By that time,
I just want to be around paranoid people and be like, "World Star," and see if they flinch.
Oh man, we should do
We
it.
need to get our
We
own
should do it,
version
like-
though. Like what would we say that kind of sounds like it? That's what we have to work on.
Porn story.
What?
Porn star.
Sounds like dudes from Iowa butt ramming each other.
Oh.
If you're in Iowa and you're not butt ramming someone, good on you. If you're in Iowa and you are butt ramming someone, let us know how that's working. Get at me on Facebook. I bet it's not great. I hope that this gives you like 2 hours of peace in your demented world.
Oh yeah, you got pissed off about 4 people.
Yeah.
Show's getting weird.
No one's reining it back in.
Oh man.
When you decide to jump off, you know.
This has been one of those days.
Right.
It's like riding the poo train.
Sometimes the poo train gets ridden.
Yep.
If you're riding the poo train, get it bent on Facebook. You'd love to hear about it.
Poo train.
If I can use your stories.
Do what?
Same. Depends. Like if I can.
If you're wearing Depends, you've probably got some poo train stories.
Ooh.
But I want to be able to use them. Like if you give them to me.
Oh yeah. If you want to hear your poo story turned into Benton's joke or spoken word album, whichever comes first.
Which will probably be before I write another joke.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to be the inspiration for a really great poo joke,
Poo poetry.
a future instant classic, if you will.
Poetry.
Go ahead and give that story to us, and Benton will make it a thing of magic, and we'll put it on the internet.
It's called Audible Poetry.
Audible poetry, ladies and gentlemen.
Should we
It's
do
an
it
art
on my
form.
CD?
He
No,
also
it's the name
does
of my CD.
jingles.
It's the name of my CD.
Oh, nice. It's the name of his CD.
It's
Audible
me
poetry.
reading my poo poems. It's called Poetry.
Poetry.
Do you think it'll cause you to have to crap during the performance?
Yeah, and I might poo a tree.
Ooh, wow.
So
it's
what I did there?
Yeah, I did. Completely switched the whole thing up on me, but left it completely the same.
Yep.
There's a word for it, and I can't think of what it is. It makes me feel like an idiot and an asshole. What's the word I'm looking for?
Ignorance.
No. You turned it into a double entendre.
Yep.
Why do you hate me so much?
I don't know, man. Your hair?
Mike could be. I get it. I'm not.
No, that's a puff answer. Let me pick something else.
Nope, that was your instant go-to. You're the puff for tonight. That's fine. I expect
It was just
a bunch
the
of
first
big
thing I
jokes
saw. I
and
started
hatred.
scanning your body and I started the hair and it went hair.
Fair enough. Lazy answer.
The whole package.
Word. I get it. I'm a bad person, too.
You're a horrible person.
I'm a horrible person. I
Yeah.
look terrible.
Yeah. Your girlfriend came and bought some weed for me today.
Nice.
Well,
Her
girlfriend
homegirl.
friend
Yep.
came and bought some weed for me.
It was that chick that we crashed on her couch.
I know.
Okay. Did you ask about your chupacabra?
Yeah, we talked about it.
What's the status?
It was just a little out of her way, but I explained, I was like, actually, just moving to a new place, and it'd just be weird timing, but, you know, I'm still down.
She gonna try for a future litter?
Yeah, or just pretty much whenever we go out there, I'm constantly just gonna ask.
We should figure that out. Maybe in like January or something. Unless like something else progresses better before then. I don't know. I want to go back.
Right?
I had a blast out there aside from my car.
Right. Yeah, we gotta figure out car situations. I wanna fix mine, make it like perfect. You know, it just got great mileage. I made the 407 miles.
If I had any parts I thought would fit on your car, I would totally offer.
That's
to
like
so I'll have to
100
scrap it.
miles more on my tank of gas than I've ever driven.
Legit.
It's almost like too legit.
Too legit to
But
quit.
it could be more legit.
Hey, hey.
The hell the song goes. Too legit, but it could be more legit.
Oh, MC Hammer was so terrible and he was everywhere.
Yeah,
when
but
I
the
was a
pants
kid.
were comfortable, am I right? Am I
I
right?
never wore the pants.
All right.
I never rocked
Big
the
hair.
They're
Zumbas.
comfortable.
Never had sweaty balls.
Fair enough.
You never had just like, not necessarily like the ones with like the big knees or whatever, but just the ones that had the elastic bands and the crazy colors.
No.
You never did that in the 90s?
I did not.
No? I feel like everybody did that in the 90s.
I wore baggy
I can't
shorts
remember
and
what they were
black
called.
t-shirts, man. That was like my uniform. Still to this day. It just depends on what's on my dark t-shirt.
Do that. Yeah, I only started wearing pants when I moved here. I don't wear shorts as much as I used to.
Why do you wear pants so much? You're just not big on shorts? You get cold
Now it's
easier?
like, I wish I could wear shorts.
At work, you can't wear shorts?
No, you gotta look nice. This is what I wore today. No, I'd wear shorts just because it's hot as fuck outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaved my balls recently. Shaved a little. Like, been walking down Colfax and filming that music video I was telling you about.
Oh, you guys already shot it?
Well, we did like this test run to see how the record player would run and everything. And definitely skips a lot. He has to walk really slow. We were thinking maybe getting a wagon. Pulling the record player in a wagon. I was thinking more of a wheelchair. Just have he'd just be sitting in a wheelchair and have it sitting on his lap. Anybody know anyone with a wheelchair?
I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Let's get a wheelchair. Let's do that. Because he's just agreeing with all the street jets.
Yeah, he's bragging right out
Yeah,
like it's happening
he's
live
done.
action.
He agreed with me and passed out.
Oh, there he came back. I bet if we hadn't started talking shit, he'd have slipped right into that motherfucker.
That was it.
Ooh.
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Dun dun dun.
Right there in the pocket.
Sure. That's what happened, man. That's what's up.
They accusing the doc of random sleeping.
I got pictures, man. I got so many pictures. I erased so many pictures. Because every time I take a picture, I'll take like 3 to make sure. And I erased like 2 dozen today.
Today.
See how much they got me sleeping, man? It's wrong.
I get it, man. You get hot all day. And then it doesn't slow down when we get here.
No, we try to pick it up.
Huh?
Let's try to pick it up.
Is that what happens? We smoke just enough to keep you almost conscious. Like if we smoked a little more, you'd be better.
Yeah. Or I'd just be all the way out.
I mean, it could go either way. My guess is like there's nights that we've definitely dabbed you out and you just racked.
I can remember one night I hit the dab and then I looked up and the show was over.
Yeah. There's one night we went completely straight through for 2 hours. You didn't even wake up to do a music break or nothing.
Yeah.
It's just easier that way sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like we're less censored. I don't know why we censor ourselves around you.
I don't censor.
Yeah, but like, I feel like, I don't know. Maybe because you're not there to give me those weird judging looks that you give us sometimes. Like every now and then we'll catch you off guard with something, you'll just be like, and then you're fine again, like almost instantly. But I'll catch you. I've seen it like 2 or 3 times. Just like, what?
Yeah, sometimes. Y'all catch me with him. What you say?
Right. It's a fun show, guys. Thanks for listening. Whenever you get around to listening. Well, I've been addressing that earlier. Like, I found out that most of our listening happens after the fact. So I encouraged you to even, like, days later, contact us on Facebook.
Yeah. Days later, contact us. Days later. Months later. If it's next year, 2015 listeners, 16, 17 people that are catching up to the show because they're like, oh shit, this is pretty epic. 18 listeners, not like 18-year-olds, but like 2018 listeners.
If you're coming back and listening, like,
holla at your boy. We're still on Facebook. I'm pretty sure Facebook's still a thing. If it's not, like, you know what the new thing is. Hit us up on that, you know?
Right.
It'll link over.
Yeah. You know, it will be backwards compatible.
Yeah, the cool thing about Facebook is if you die, it's just still there. They just don't still close you down. Like, dude, he's dead. It's still a Facebook page and shit. People
oh yeah, I got a dead homegirl that like pops up in my Facebook feed. Like it'd be like, oh, it's her birthday. I'm like, oh, that's sad.
Yeah, man, I'm getting a few of them right now. I'm like, dude, for real, come on now, stop, cut the crap.
Real.
Kill the page. Match the page to the person, please. Kill the page. Stop it.
Is it rude to unfriend your dead friends?
I thought that too, man.
You know what's gonna happen is it's just gonna show up in my people you may know thing.
But you're gonna be
like,
the
you
bad
got
guy.
77 common friends. I'm like, oh Christ.
But you're gonna look like the bad guy when you unfriend the dead person. Like, oh, he died. Now you don't want to be his friend. Well, we can't be friends,
right? It's
now you'll never know if there'll be a party or something that family does and posts in there.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, that'd fuck me up even more. My homie's dead Facebook page all of a sudden like starts popping up like, we're having a barbecue, guys. Like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, if I just saw their name randomly pop up on my feed, it would make me feel weird.
I don't want you from heaven to hell.
Right.
Shit, that's a long way to go for a barbecue.
Oh God.
That's like my one friend that died not too long ago. Every time I look up, he got a post. And I'm like, okay, y'all. I know y'all trying to keep him alive. But you can't. Please stop.
What if heaven's got really bomb Wi-Fi and you can go up with the whatever you had on you when you died? And he's just Facebooking it up from heaven. The only rule is he can't say he's in heaven.
Pound sign. Good.
Hashtag homies with Jesus.
WWJD. You got to do all kind of derivatives. You just can't say you up here hanging with Jesus. I want to know though, because I want to ask you simple questions like, what does Jesus drink? You know, does he like Jack, gin, bourbon, or do you really just drink wine? Because you know, I see some really strong wine that makes me think that you might could do gin.
Yeah, maybe like mead or something.
Like what was available in his time?
Or maybe he's just like a straight heron dude.
Right?
Like he's like, I can handle it. Like, give me the heavy stuff.
I don't know if Jesus would have popped him out.
He's like, I'm straight shots, and I'm talking like needles.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a terrible party.
Yeah, that's not a good party. That's not even a good party.
I mean, everybody has a good time. It's just not like hype or anything. It really depends what your definition is. If there's like a guy just like playing dubstep till like 4 o'clock in the morning and nobody's dancing, that's a weird party.
Right.
But if everybody's just like chilled out, melting in the couches, and just like smelling each other and stuff, that could be a good time.
I'd still just rather not do heroin. Like, that's a party I don't need to go to.
No, I'm doing heroin when I'm like fucking 80, or like if I know there's a impending like death.
Oh yeah, at that point I'll try everything, but.
What do you have there? I have my tray of the shit I said is on my bucket list. Molly, heroin, meth, cocktail of the 3.
Yeah, that's why it's like I buy drugs when I see them. It's just like, oh, you sell drugs? Let me buy some. I just put them in my fridge. I mean, my safe that no one knows about.
It's time to have a party.
Where do you store your drugs? Let me know on Facebook.
Pound sign, safe. Because it's safe.
Tis it.
I contemplated a fire safe.
That's a good thing, though, because at least if your house burns up, your crack won't melt.
That's where I used to keep my stuff. A little fire safe. It was like a heavy briefcase.
If you got too much weed, you're just going to assist the fire.
I got robbed, basically, and I was like, fuck, I gotta do something about this.
Huh.
Yeah, it was probably the janitor of the apartment. Like, there's no break-in. It was just gone. Had to be the maintenance man. Like,
get my weed back, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and there was like a note, like the dude came in to fix the toilet or some shit. Like, there was like a note, like, hey, I was here.
My weed back.
It's like, what the fuck?
Did you call him out? Or is that like he didn't want to go to jail?
I called the cops, said that somebody came in my apartment and stole like $300 from me. And the same day the janitor was in my fucking house. That's what I accused him of stealing cash out of my top drawer.
Okay.
And I was like, it was right there. And I was like, that's the only dude that was in my house, man. Like, I don't know if you want to do fingerprints or anything, but there was no signs of breaking in.
And if you happen to find a bag of weed, could you return it?
Yeah. I just wanted to put the heat on him. Fuck that dude. It's dirty. Blatantly doing it. Because, yeah, man, what do you do? Someone just steals your weed like that. Like, you can't call the cops. I did.
I call the police myself. I put my badge on. I got a special badge that sometimes I got to turn into the police. And then I come to your house. And sometimes if I have to use police brutality with my stick, then I will, beat my product back out of you. Or I might citizen arrest you for about an hour.
Yeah.
And then I'll release you to your personal reconnaissance.
I see. I see.
I'll drink to that.
No, I get it, man. I had to pistol whip a kid in Minneapolis.
You had to turn into your own cop?
Yeah, like, shit went wrong. I wasn't going to get fucked up and all that.
See, sometimes being your own cop works, man.
It's not my finest moment. I've definitely tried to take a more peaceful route to life since then.
It usually takes, you got to go a long ways to make you turn into your own cop.
It's really weird,
You kind of feel disrespected, and are you serious?
But you get to a point of, like, they need to learn their lesson.
Yeah.
And, like, I have to do something so hardcore that it really sticks with them.
Yeah.
That's why I, like, feel like just tying someone up, putting them in a room, bringing them very little food once a day, proving that you are keeping them alive, and then being like, so are you gonna fuck with me anymore? I can just kill you. And they'll probably be like, nah, dude, I won't fuck with you. It's like, cool.
You think that's the route, huh?
Yeah. And if that could be legal, I think the world would be better.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but only I can do it.
Only you can do it.
Yeah, because I don't need
So you
people
need, like, diplomatic
willy-nilly just going out.
So you can kidnap, but you can't be kidnapped?
No, I just don't trust. other people's judgment. If I do something that
Then
horrible
you either
where
got
I
to commit
maybe
to it and kidnap and keep it on the down low,
Have you ever done
or
it?
you got to give up the idea.
kidnap,
Yeah. Possibly. Okay, we won't ask that.
yeah, I'll tell you off there. No.
Did you ever see that movie Jawbreaker?
Yes.
I've never done that either.
I've
based on a true
yes,
story, but
I've
never
kidnapped a
done
person. Yes. It was a family member too.
I stole my kid brother and made him go to the strip club with me because he wasn't going to go for his bachelor party.
Listen, I stole my kid brother. You're going. Noogie. You're going.
I was just like, I swung by the house. I was like, oh, check it out. I put a new sub in my car. He's like, oh, no shit. And he jumps in. I was like, let's be out. And I just kept driving away from his house. He's like, where the fuck are we going? I was like, we're going to the titty bar. And it was like, he had a pretty good time. And I was like, the strip clubs are sad, sad places, man.
Yeah, man, they're not fun.
He said they're sad, sad places.
But he wanted to go, and his old lady was like, not before you get married to me. And I was like, well, that's not fair. Like, that's what he wants to do.
Put them titties in his face.
Yeah, I liberated him.
Another reason to drink.
Let him fill his spank bank before he locked everything down.
Titty bar.
And then, his kid, surprisingly close to that 7-month mark. Like, they got married, and then 7 months later, there's a baby. I don't know.
People be doing what they doing.
I know.
You just said you don't know.
I'm just saying,
If I
everyone
were
tried
to
to
take
act surprised.
the transcript of Bear, your statement literally just was, I don't know. I know.
Well, A, I'm high, and B, I don't even remember what we're really talking about anymore.
I don't know.
Little John's keyword was ski.
Skeet. That was on the radio, you guys. Like, you heard those words. It was just like he was skeeting in your ears every day.
Yes.
And y'all just let that go. But I was listening to a song and they bleeped out the word gun.
Man.
Yeah.
What song?
Bleep out gun, but you don't bleep out cum? What?
I was just picturing like some weird cum gun for half a second.
Cum gun?
Yeah.
That's like that, what is that? Cum fiesta or whatever? Where like the girl's getting fucked and they walk in with like the fake dick and they just like overly like cum all over her face and she's just like covered in this like yogurt cream.
It's like it looks fake. Like
No,
I'm
it's
doing you
just-
and not still squirting.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
You
it
knew
just
what you were
comes out
getting
like
into
a
when you walked in the
hose.
door. How
Yeah.
old are you, man?
11.
And you got your eyebrow pierced and your ear gauged, and like you're working on that dad of the year shit, huh?
They said you working on that daddy of the year.
Oh, sorry, man. At least he's not tattooed. You got a tattoo? All right.
like,
Wait
nope,
till your
I've got
body
10.
quits stretching. It's gonna look weird. You get a tattoo this young.
Yeah, wait till you get big.
Especially if that's your genetic future. I get it. I was a big boy. I'm still a big boy. But like tattoos stretch weird, man.
He said tattoos stretch weird.
Yeah, be careful where you get them.
Yeah, and then when you lose weight,
Yeah.
they stretch back weird.
They're gonna get
Right.
weird, yeah.
Like to get big funny, and then they get to a perfect look, then they get ugly looking. They're like, what did you do? What is that? It don't look like what it used to
No
look
one
like.
should ever get a stomach tattoo just for that reason. Like, throughout life, your stomach will forever change.
Yes.
Forever. Ever.
You never keep that six pack.
Yep.
It'll be awfully good to do it.
It's gonna look like a blur. Like, it's gonna look like a, like skeet. All over your stomach.
Yeah.
Do you want that? Bunch of
I
black
think that's a tender
semen,
piece of
and
meat.
I don't mean like African American semen, but I mean like literally like black semen,
Like
all over
African semen.
African semen. That's what color it is, right? Because you're black, your semen's black. No,
African,
I
like
literally
that real
mean like the
mumbo
color
jumbo.
black semen's normally white. Black semen.
I think if I had
I'm
black
like-
semen, I would go talk to a doctor.
Well, no, I'm talking about it.
But
I'm
you might have
assuming
that
you had a
golden
black
egg.
tattoo on your stomach, and eventually it's just going to look like ink blotches, which. We're gonna have to explain
My
myself,
bad.
you guys.
My apologies. I didn't realize that was still the same conversation. Like, you guys went on a tangent. My mind went somewhere else. Like,
Yeah, you started thinking about dicks.
no.
Yeah.
I was actually contemplating how ridiculous it would be to get, like, the Hilarities logo tattooed on my stomach and like, the size it currently is.
What? Like as a serious thought?
I think it'd be a terrible idea. Like,
Yeah, me too.
That's why you would do it?
no, I'm not going
That's
to.
why you would do it.
I didn't get that. You think it's a terrible idea?
But I thought about it for a couple seconds. Like, I contemplated. I'm like, man, that'd be cool.
Ass
I'm like,
tat.
wait, that wouldn't be cool.
Asses don't stretch too much.
I would tattoo something ridiculous on me as long as it looked good.
Ass tat.
No.
So that way only your girl can see it when she got you from the back.
How often your girl got you from the back?
Never. I got too big an ass.
It's more like I got her from the front with my back.
Wow.
Yeah. No, but your doctor. Who else sees your butt? I guess your lady and your doctor, and then like you know what you did.
When you get out the shower to dry off and she walks in, she bows. She sees your leg.
Do you see this, like you see this, like this stuff?
Yeah.
It doesn't stop. Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm talking about the hair on my body, you guys on the radio.
I'm the same way. I can't tattoo that.
Yeah, like you gonna get somebody to shave your butt cheek?
Because then you got to keep shaving it at that tattoo. Because every now and then that tattoo just look like a hairy feature.
Oh yeah, that's just gonna.
No, my arms, dude. I have to tattoo. I have to shave my arms every time I get a tattoo because I'm a hairy motherfucker. But it's light enough that you don't notice.
I always get mad when the hair comes in because I'm like, oh, there goes the tattoo.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna shave my arms weekly. Like, that's ridiculous.
Oh no, I get it.
Like, no, I get it. Like,
you ever shaved a leg?
Dude, a chick convinced me to nair a leg one time. And that burns.
But yeah, see, shaving is a totally different situation, dude. That's just like you put it on to wipe it off, right?
In there? Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I had a chick try and wax my arm one time.
You burn the hair off.
This is like an ungodly amount of hair. Like, I had stitches across here, and so like I had this like weird patch shaved, and so I was like one night, well, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and shave it all so it at least looks normal. And then there was a part of me that's like, and then I'll just shave the other one. Like, who cares? One time in your life you shave your legs. About an hour and a half later, still on the same leg, I'm like, when I'm done with this motherfucker, I stopped at the knee. I wasn't going up.
But you're using like a shitty razor or something?
Dude, there's just a lot of hair. That's just like thick hair.
No, I get it.
It would have helped if I did it in the shower. I was literally sitting in my living room thinking it could be something really quick.
Oh no! Did you have like moisture? Did you at least have a bowl of water?
Yeah, that's all I did. I just splashed it in a cup of water and just was doing it. I was watching Adam West Batman. I remember it very vividly.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Other than that, man, like, yeah, that's the whole thing with like shaving my pubes. Like, when I let them go wild and then I go to shave them, like, it's like you gotta do 2 runs on it and like space your days out. And that's what I did. I did 1 run and I tried to get it all, and now I shaved myself. That was the full circle of that conversation.
Wow. And just like that, it was a ball sack conversation.
It was a ball sack conversation. Smooth as eggs, by the way, with a little shaping on the underside of the shaft.
I trim everything down to a respectable length to not prevent eye injury.
Jesus.
What?
Like with scissors?
You said with
no, electric razor.
Okay. They don't get you?
I have a really nice electric razor.
Yeah? You spent the money, you took the time?
Yeah. I did the research and everything. It's like $70. It's never let me down.
Yeah, the one I've got, it still will like go pull my hair. And
stuff. You can't. Yeah, you gotta get kind of close.
Like the razor I use to shave my pubes is like 20 times better than the razor I use to shave my face. I can't use the razor for the both. Just something I can't get past.
Yeah. I mean, they're your balls.
I get it, but Eventually, I'll just buy
Balls
another
get
one for
sweaty.
my face, and I'll keep the one for my balls for my balls.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'm doing.
But I actually like
Ask them
shaving
out,
with a
you know?
razor. Like I
Yeah,
like
go
hand
ask them.
shaving
I
in
go-
the
I go
shower.
balls to face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
balls to face.
yeah. It's more like face to balls than to face.
Yeah, I get it.
eventually.
It's like soap.
Yeah. It's soap, man. I'll wash my face last.
You
You use a
know,
rag.
around there, if the chin smells sweaty, you
Yeah.
know what's up.
Yeah.
Oh,
use-
that's sad, guys. If you're washing your face last and then your face smells like your balls, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, you forgot the
Like
soap.
watch a YouTube video or
You
something.
forgot
Like,
this up.
Yeah, you forgot the soap and the running water.
oh, you're just rubbing your balls on your face.
You're
like,
just rubbing your balls
oh
on your
yeah,
face, son.
ball sweat. Oh, it's so good.
Let me shave now. Don't have no sweaty ass sports balls. That could be an ugly situation.
Sports balls.
Yeah, you
I call
know,
it
if you
steak
get off the
balls.
hoop court and you get that extra, you
Yeah, I call them
know.
stink balls. It's when they get the waft, and when you can when you get down in that kneel down position, and you can smell your balls. You're like, woo. Or when you're not in that kneel down position, and you can smell your balls. Woo.
Yeah, that's not good with me.
So I check the news every morning, and if it's going to be over 70 degrees, I just gold bond my boys. You don't need to put a lot on there. Just like
I thought
a
you were
little bit
like,
in your hand.
I just check the news every day to
Poof.
see if they're saying anything about my balls, and I'm like, we're still good.
The neighborhood
If you
hasn't raised
say,
that much of
Jeremy,
a
your balls will
ruckus.
have a heavy sweat day, you should probably put on some powder. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing it.
I have gotten letters from the homeowners association, but I'm waiting for like a citywide panic.
I want it to be more of an epidemic.
Yeah, they want me to move, but I pay my dues. I've got my lawyer. I lawyered up. He lives in another city.
He's all about me not moving to his city and me expressing my nut sweat.
Yeah, so
I explained to the judge that it's pheromones, and he kind of gets it, and now I can smell his nuts when I get to try.
What? I don't know where that jump went. I don't know how it went to you smelling other people's nuts. But if that's what your end game was, there's other ways. Easier ways. I don't know. Maybe you think just not cleaning your balls is easy. But to develop a stench from that magnitude, that's just...
It takes time and commitment.
Yeah, exactly.
Much commitment.
Planning.
Sinus issues probably help. Charts,
Yeah.
pie and graph.
Yeah. Diagrams.
Yeah. I want to see future projections of stank.
Yeah. I need.
What's your end
I don't know.
game with this
I
thing?
need like 4 what if situations. I need.
Like, what if you get shoved into a pool?
Yeah. Like, would that fix it?
Or is your
would the
stank
smell-
stronger than chlorine?
Yeah, would this smell like it starts just forming, it's oxidizing, and just like forming bubbles? It is making its own. These are things we need to know.
Does part of your stank come from falling into another form of water? Like, do you have lake stank originally?
Is this technically a greenhouse gas?
Ooh.
Can this solve greenhouse gas problems? What's this effect on chemtrails? Is this the same idea as chemtrails? If he was in a plane, would that be considered chemtrails?
Who, the guy with the nut stank?
Yeah.
It depends on how well ventilated that plane is.
Yeah, if somebody
Like, if
rolls
he's in like a
down
crop
a
duster
window.
and just like,
Yeah,
I'm
like
thinking you roll down a window like a jet. You know, guys, it's kind of fucking stuff in here. Just, I think it like.
No, that was on Mythbusters. The whole like sucking people through the window and shit like that—that's a myth. It's just like rolling your window down on the highway. It's just a lot of wind, a lot of fucking wind. It's like 500 miles an hour worth of wind.
I just don't fly because
there's not necessarily suction action unless you're like right at the cusp of it. Yeah, there's just that little, you know,
He's making a weird hand gesture, ladies and gentlemen.
A little undertow.
It's like right as you're flicking the bean, you get that little bit of twitch in the end to get her to twitch.
I don't know if that's what it is. More like twisting a foosball table handle. Just like the quick little flip.
A ratcheting of the wrist, if you will.
The flip.
What? That's not a word. Use your words, man. Use them.
I just made it up.
The flip, 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 flip. The flip. Worst word ever. Fuck that. How are we doing for time?
It's about that time to do plugs and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to be at the Improv a week from tomorrow.
Week from tomorrow. That would be a Wednesday.
Wednesday the 20th.
The tomorrow week.
If you want to go, call the Improv at 303-307-1777.
Password is the N-word, but you have to actually say the word.
Nigga.
That's only going to work if Rick Bryan answers the phone. If anyone else answers the phone, that might backfire. But yeah, tell them that you want to come on the 20th and you want to see Bear Quattlebaum, and then actually come on the 20th and see Bear Quattlebaum.
Because if you don't, then he's fired.
Yeah, like if 10 people don't show up, I don't get to tell jokes.
Yeah, they go, look, dude, leave.
Yeah, they'll be like, listen here, guy.
Get
Last
out.
chance, sucker.
You got
And I really like that venue,
more.
so come show me support. You saw me the last time I was there. I tore that mother down.
We'll probably be back again. I like that place. It's close to the house.
Right.
The drinks was awesomely strong.
Nice.
I thought the chicken wings, you know.
Yeah, I got a little
They wasn't
drunk
them
there.
big
I
ones.
bought one of their
I got
glasses and left it.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I was so upset when I got home. I was like, yeah, I bought that glass and left it. Oh, man, I stole this really cool glass, and I guess it could be karma, but I stole a lot of cool glasses. I stole this really cool glass from this local brewing company. It was like this short, like their sample glass, but it had this cool little goblet bottom and everything.
Okay.
And I fucking broke it today.
Oh.
So.
Sad day.
What are these truffle things sitting on your table that look amazing?
I'm thinking of edibles.
No, they're candles.
God damn it, are you kidding me?
No, they look like wax.
It makes me feel better.
He's upset. He's like, this better smell fucking good.
It does too. It smells like a cupcake.
It looks delicious. Like,
It'll feel you like you just smell it.
It
You be
smells like a little truffle or something?
Yeah.
That's funny. It's
Yeah,
cool. I
those
got
one
one that
looks
looks like that sitting in my fridge. It's 225 milligrams. I'm thinking I might eat it tonight.
Oh, I wish we could get our hands on those key lime pies from the Cannabis Cup.
Like 10 of them.
That shit was so long.
They were good. Did you have any of those?
I did.
So good. Good.
Did you even go to the Cannabis Cup, or were you just at the other thing?
No, I was there. I was there first day. I was there for the whole setup. I was there for the beginning of it. You know, we didn't leave out of there all week until 8, 9 o'clock at night every night. We had the after party. When the workers
I know
was
every
working,
time I rolled by the van, at any given point in time, it was just dead.
I know we did some crazy shit there. We won't never leave it that quiet on an event again. We will keep it live.
Yeah.
But we did hope for a 20 days.
Well, next year, if you need to like be at Civic Park and have somebody making presents at the Cup, we'll be your presents at the Cup.
Yeah.
And then
Just hook us up
you
with
be
the.
yeah, 'cause we don't.
You tell us what you want us to do with it, and then you supply the paraphernalia, for lack of a better term. And yeah, man, we'll dab people out on the bus all fucking day. Get in line, shake my hand, have a water. Get the fuck off the bus. I got more people to smoke out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't actually say that, but
We'll be ready because we was nonstop dabbing. We never turned one person away and never ran out of wax.
You look weird. Get off the bus.
Right.
After you take this dab, bye.
Don't fall off the bus, sir.
Don't put your mouth
Fuck
on
that
it.
guy had too
You
many
better hit
dabs.
this really quick, but if you put your mouth on it, no, make a fist and put your mouth on your fist. There you go.
This is a charge, bro.
That's the way it's gonna be. You got some shit on your lip, dude. That's all I'm saying. You got some shit on your lip. Get off my
Shit on
fucking
their
bus,
lips.
man. Get off my goddamn bus.
Fucking lip shit. He's terrible.
Oh, I've been singing that for 2 days. This type of shit. He got shit on his lips. You can't get my weed with that on your lip.
That shit on your lip.
Is that why
got
no
some
past
shit
the
on
don't
it.
she?
You just keep passing one right past him.
So yeah, man, that's that. Hey, there's a cannabis convention in like December, November, or maybe even sooner. I took a picture. Hang on.
Apparently there's a thing gonna happen. We're building up to it. We're building up to
Pushing
it.
ahead
We're getting excited.
for the
It's a question about a pot thing.
There's my pictures. Bringing it up. The phone is loading. It's doing nothing. I'm gonna press it again.
It's like a thing you just do that.
October 3rd and 4th, Vegas.
It's like, you know how many blowjobs I got? What's the food I can do
October
that?
22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
What's that?
Champs Trade Show just called us, and they'll be back in town at the convention center. And we'll have the bus out there.
At the convention center or at the Denver Merchandise
downtown. It's convention center.
Telluride Cup and Conference, December 12th through 14th.
I'm gonna tell you right up in there.
I think that should be something to be
Sounds
looked
fun.
into.
Hot stuff.
Wholesale, retail, expo, educational.
If you're listening in Vegas, we're coming in October.
It says
Get ready
headline
for
concerts, cannabis competition, VIP ticket holders. So, might want to make contact with Telluride Cup.
Sounds like we need to contact them.
Yeah.
Telluride Cup. Write that down, right? So we won't forget. On you on your pad. Telluride Cup.
But yeah, guys, that's been a show. I guess something. It was weird. It was weird.
It was just us.
I always want to show the show like getting weird or something, but that's like I think taken.
Okay.
Yep. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this show, I'm sorry. If you felt like the show was weird, it gets better. So, tune in next week and see if it gets better.
I think it'll probably get better.
Yeah, it does. It does. Sometimes we have conversations that are interesting. So, tune in next week. Same bad time.
Same bad channel.
As always.
Keep it
clean.
Molly and the champagne, she didn't even know it. Nah, pimping all in her hair, she so proud to show it. She hit the block, she work the pole, she give me dough and say blow it. If I want the shit, ain't got enough, she grind till I can afford it. I'm so over show, I'm the coldest. You ain't heard, I bet your bitch know this. Bet your bitch talk about me, the homies. Bet your bitch ass mad that she know me, you mad at the wrong things. Little nigga, I get cash and pass y'all. VA to mines, little nigga, I obey no cash laws. Pop for bands and I spend it. Ain't no bitch sponsor, no Leonard Dink in my cup, sipping my hand and she wanna be mine. She all in her feelings, all in her own zone. Up here smelling my ozone. Up here never gon' hear no's. Always yes, cause weed in my blunt is always go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror, go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker, so go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror, go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker.
Cause I stand it up, cause I am that nigga, y'all niggas too sensitive. Understand this business, understand this people, y'all niggas finna witness. Watch a man talk a rip. It's the man in the mirror, it's the man in the mirror. Plus the man in the mirror, still getting this itch, still getting my itch. And that's the end of the subject. Y'all niggas ain't nothing, extra me be the subject. Selling teas and exceptions. Yes indeed we do it better, Louis D, that forever. You better check my best, you better check your bitch, better check my left. And she gon' check this breeze, and I'ma check that beat.
Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker, so go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me. Swinging through, I ain't got no bands. Racing tires on a Crown Vic. My engine roar, your bitch you like if she wave, I bet your bitch come up missing. Pull up and stunt and don't cut ignition. Sativa indica, fucking mixing. My smoke and popping that C-Slim I'm turn it way up so they fucking listen. I'm cold, they know what they like that. My boots and coats is up ready. To buy is always an option. Ain't no telling what's in my pocket. Yeah, your boy is breaded, my bitch is breaded. My side bitch buy grand stilettos and money always be coming in. So HME just go buy whatever, I'm bout it. Gorilla, yep, nigga go ape shit, I kill him. I'm the motherfucking man. You act like you seen it, you act like you did it. You act as I mean it, but you acting solo. Cause the niggas that I know only ride for the cash flow. Nigga, y'all no go. When we talk about my high pros, y'all niggas is a no-show. Feel me? HME, C, Slim, know it. Go ahead, talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker, so motherfucker. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker, so motherfucker.